Hey everybody, welcome to Cinema Trip Previews. I am Wyatt, and today we're going to be watching the premiere trailer for Evil Dead Rise, the brand new installment in the Evil Dead series. I believe this is actually like the second one that doesn't feature Bruce Campbell, because he has officially hung his chainsaw up. He is not going to be ashing any live action adaptations of the Evil Dead. It seems like he's definitely comfortable with lending his voice to the character, especially with like the Evil Dead game that came out, and who knows what's going to be in the future as far as Ash in a video game or animated form. But it seems as far as Evil Dead franchise goes, as far as films or TV, he's only going to be producing at this point. This one is a whole new fresh take within the Evil Dead universe. We're not going to be going back to the classic Evil Dead cabin in the woods. This one apparently is going to be taking place in a high-rise apartment in LA somewhere. I really don't know too much about this other than it's being directed by Lee Cronin, and it's also being produced by like Rob Taupert, Sam Raimi, and Bruce Campbell. A lot of those original Evil Dead guys have come back to executive produce and produce this movie. I, for one, am a huge Evil Dead fan. It's one of my favorite horror franchises. If you haven't already, go back and watch our Evil Dead trilogy review. Me, Vern, and Alex sat down and watched all the Evil Dead movies. We did a review of the trilogy, Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness. If you haven't already, definitely go back and check that one out. It's been a while, but you can see our younger, fresher faces talking about Evil Dead and our love for Evil Dead. I mean, I've been always looking forward to a new Evil Dead movie, whether it was with Bruce Campbell or not. I mean, we're really lucky we got him to come back to do the Ash vs. Evil Dead on Stars all those years ago. I really enjoyed the actual remake that came out in 2013. I believe it was 2013. I really enjoy that one. I watch that one from time to time. I'm interested to see where they go and what kind of direction they take with this new installment of Evil Dead. Is it going to be kind of going back to its horror roots of like the original Evil Dead and what the remake did? Or are they kind of going to keep it kind of a crazy horror comedy, crazy gore fest, like acid trip like Evil Dead 2 was? What kind of a tone are they going to be setting for this trailer and this movie itself? I'm very interested in getting into that. I haven't seen the trailer at all yet. Believe me, it's been a long day holding off to watch this trailer. So let's get cracking. Let's get right into it here. Oh, it's a red band too. We got a red band trailer for the first trailer. Let's check it out. This is Evil Dead Rise. It's so exciting. Cooking up some eggs, making some omelets, making the family some breakfast.
I had the most beautiful dream. It was the perfect day. And all I could think about was how much I wanted to cut you all open and then climb inside your bodies
What? Excuse me?
so that we could stay one happy family.
When I was just
What?
a little girl, I asked my mother,
What is this, Danny?
Oh, the Necronomicon.
what will I be?
Ex Mortis, the Book of the Dead. They put it on vinyl. They have the Necronomicon on vinyl. I have to cop that.
Here's what she said to me.
Open up now.
You don't look so good, Mom.
Nothing a big old kiss from you won't fix.
Bro, that's so creepy. That tattoo gun. Oh, bro, that gave me chills. That book have teeth.
This out of here. I promise.
You'd be a good mom someday, Honeybah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know how to lie to kids. Mom?
Mommy's with the maggots now.
Bruh. April 21st, I cannot wait. That trailer blew my mind. Like, for real, that trailer exceeded my expectations. Before we even got into the trailer, I talked about what I expected and how I was curious about what kind of tone they would set for the movie. And it seems like they're going with the 2013 down and dirty practical effects, just crazy balls to the wall gore fest, and I am 100% here for it. It looks like it's so creepy and atmospheric. I cannot wait to see what kind of scares Lee Cronin and team have kind of cooked up for us here. As far as like kind of what I'm predicting as far as story wise, I mean, from what we saw in a couple of the clips there, it looks like the mom goes to the cabin at one point. Maybe that's how she comes in contact with the necronomicon and gets possessed with the demon, or she brings the necronomicon back home after she found it, after she killed all the people there at the lake. Or maybe it is a dream. Who knows? Because she was talking about the dream she had. Maybe it was real, and then she came back and brought the book and everything. But by the end of it, it looks like that whole apartment building is going to be turning to deadites, and they're going to be fighting these kids. And it's looked like there's going to be a huge bloodbath ensuing. I mean, you got shotguns, you got chainsaws, you got cheese graters, you got tattoo guns going in eyeballs. I hope they didn't show us a little too much in the trailer. As much as I really, really liked this and much as I really dug it, I really hope that they kind of held back some of the surprises for us. I hope they didn't kind of show us some of the best stuff right up front to kind of pull us in. I've talked about it, I believe, on these before, is I hate when these trailers start doing too much and showing too much, and it's pretty much showing you the whole movie in 1 2-minute trailer. I don't feel like it showed too much, but then again, we did see a lot of kind of setups for kills and what kind of a lot of gore stuff that was going on. But hopefully that is not the end of it. I'm sure it's not the end of it. I'm very much looking forward to this. Maybe, cross my fingers, we get like a Bruce Campbell cameo at some point, whether it's as Ash or just, as just some rando character in the background or something. I would just an old man chilling in the apartments or something. That'd be kind of cool or kind of funny. Maybe a Sam Raimi cameo or something. You got to put the Delta in there too at some point. I know Sam Raimi didn't direct this, but I mean, you got to have a cameo of like the classic Delta, right? You got to have that in the movie at some point. Maybe just outside of the apartment building or something. I am so hyped for this movie. I mean, I was very curious on why they haven't released a trailer. I mean, they've been kind of building this all up for months. I mean, the director's been posting like cool set pictures and little sneak teases. They had the teaser trailer yesterday, which was part of this, with the girl looking through the peephole at her mom. It looks very creepy, very atmospheric. I'm excited to see what kind of crazy out there kills that they bring to the table, because that's really a lot of that's part of the fun of the Evil Dead franchise, are these crazy, outrageous, bloodbath kills, and it keeps it exciting and fresh. And I like how they're going in a new direction with this, and they're not just taking it back to the cabin another time. We're going in a different direction with this, and unless they go with a direct sequel to this, I would be cool with kind of seeing a new tale, a new story with Evil Dead in each movie that goes on, unless you're going to set up a new hero to go forth, kind of like Ash, which I feel like you would just be kind of copying them at this point. I feel like you kind of set your own tone and set your own path going forward. So why not just do a different, like, one-off movie each time, just in the Evil Dead universe with these Deadites, and just a new person finding a book or a vinyl record of the Necronomicon, or maybe next time it'll be a cassette tape or a CD. Who knows? Or maybe, and then maybe, and 10, 15 years, they'll have the Necronomicon streaming on YouTube or on a streaming platform. Who knows what the future holds for Evil Dead. But as long as they're going to be making movies, and as long as it's going to be like that, I am 100% in. I will definitely be doing a review of that movie whenever it comes out. I believe it's going to theaters now, from what I understand. They are putting it in theaters. It was originally going to go directly to HBO Max, but I guess all the hype and all the interest generated from it, they're pushing it to theaters. And believe me, if I'm not there on opening day, I'll be on there on opening weekend, because I am 100% definitely seeing this movie. I'm super hype about it. What about you guys? Are you excited for the movie? Did you like the trailer? Did you not like the trailer? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? Tell me in the comments. But yeah, that is the trailer for Evil Dead Rise. I cannot wait for it. Next week on the show, make sure to tune in, because me and Alex are talking about Friday the 13th Part 1, for Friday the 13th. That's next week. So we're going to be talking about that one and breaking it down and kind of talking about the history of Friday the 13th and of course the messy lawsuit that's been talked about here in recent years. So definitely stick around and tune in for that. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Go check us out on all of our social media platforms, on Twitter at Cinema Trip Views, Instagram at Cinema Trip Reviews, and anywhere you get your podcasts, really. Drop us in and leave us a good review, and we'll see everybody next time.